Welcome to Dragon's Den. We have Folton Battlestone here, and he's looking for a 25% stake in his business, Armpit Meat.
Hello, it's me, Folton Battlestone, King of the Carnival, King of the Rats, and I'm here to talk to you about my new invention, Armpit Meat. So what you do is, I've got a model here. Say hello.
Hello.
So what you do is you just lift up the arm, and underneath there's hundreds of little tiny pieces of meat hanging from the armpit hair. And that way you can eat and dry your meat on the go. It acts as its own sort of like incubation thing. So, I'm looking for 20,000 gold pieces for a 25% stake in my business. Now to you.
Yeah, we're all out.
Okay. No worries. Do I just go this way? Alright, hold on. Is it this way? Oh no, that's a cupboard. Hold on, this way. Okay. See you later. See you, Theopathitas. See ya, bye.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
The reason that I've been on this druidic journey is to create life, not destroy it. I love you, Karagor.
You look down on the impossible size of the Mwangi expanse rainforest stretching away from you.
Everything will be alive down there. Well,
Are there spiders?
probably. Bridges, do we really need them?
A green winged serpent comes slithering out of the trees towards you.
I'm gonna cast Paralyze.
The adventure continues now.
I am so freaking pumped for this run of episodes. I am so excited that we are now in the Slithering. We are playing the game that we have been saying we're going to play for 33 episodes. 30.
We went 33 episodes without actually playing the game.
It's been a while. Like it's like a year since the Slithering came out.
Dan,
we said
man,
we were going to play it.
Dan, you shouldn't have said it, because you know what? We'll seize the day.
Yeah.
We'll seize the day if you want us to, man.
Yeah, I was going to get on with it, but now I'm feeling a shopping trip. What do you think? Sandwich store by the road. We'll just buy some, rats on stick.
We got
James,
things to do,
I knew
mate.
you were going to say that. I've made very certain there's only one set of shops in this part of the world, and it's in Kibway. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast. We're in the Slithering! I cannot believe how long it took. Like this, it was a year ago that the Slithering came out, and we were like, we're going to play this. And yeah, we had the pandemic in the middle of it. I can't believe I air quoted the pandemic.
We saw it.
Yeah.
But, and we did Lockdown Legends and stuff, which took us off. But when we decided we were going to do the Slithering, that was around episode 101. And, or when we were going to start it. And I was like, it's going to take maybe 10 episodes, because I like there to be a bit of a journey to get us to, if we're going to somewhere a long way away, a fantasy world should feel big, so you should take some time to get there. But I was like, it's not going to take forever, and then we'll be in it. And then Ross messages me and is like, I don't think I'm ready for Beelzebub to leave the show yet. I've got some ideas of stuff we want to do. And it was like, there was so much good stuff there that I was like, we need to explore the world of our weird voiced friend a little bit more and tell that story. And so it's ended up being it's taken us 33 episodes to hit the first encounter of the Slithering. I'm going to go back and change the naming of the episodes for the other ones so people don't think those 30 episodes are Slithering ones. We'll call them something else. But now we're in it. We're in it.
So essentially, we're blaming Ross. Right?
I was going to say, that was very clear. What you were saying there, Dan, is after you chose for us to do the Slithering, that it's now Ross's fault that it took us so long to get into the air quotes content.
But wasn't it worth it? Wasn't it fantastic what we did?
Are you gonna rename those episodes the Rossening then?
Yes, I think that'll be the Beelzebub saga.
Yeah.
Ross, how do you feel about this?
You wouldn't have got such classics as something that happened with Beelzebub. And that other thing that happened with Karagor in the library. And
These
all
like
those
awful
classic
Friends
scenes.
episodes, like that time with Beelzebub and the coffee shop.
Yeah.
You had a veritable wealth of a treasure trove of Beelzebub moments to pick over then, and your mind went straight to Karagor. I see you.
That bit is definitely the season 4 of Community.
The year
It was
of
the gas,
gas
man.
leak.
It was the gas.
Imagine if these drakes kill you now. Like, imagine after 33 episodes of trekking across the world to finally get to this thing, you get to the first encounter and the drakes just go, and that's the end of the show.
It's impossible, Dan. We've already killed Drake. We did it ages ago.
Oh, yeah.
We did it ages ago.
You've taken a drake down before. You can take these drakes down.
There's only one Drake, and we defeated him, and we did a song about it, and so there's no more Drakes, so there must be something
I'll just
wrong.
delete them. I'll just
that's
take
probably
them off the board
correct,
and,
You might be getting it confused with Usher or someone, or Chris Brown, I don't know.
It's a Drake fake Drake. Good, that
Welcome to my world, Drummond. Yes, come into my hall, for it is dark and lonesome.
Oh, thank you.
Fake
sir.
Drake. It was good, it rhymes. Some people will love that. Fake Drake.
Yeah,
It rhymes, yeah, right. Yeah, it's okay, innit? Yeah.
Hashtag fake Drake. Yeah.
I've been entertaining 4-year-olds, man. That's my level, right?
Got a gig, have you? Got a gig, have you? Oh, lucky. Oh, yeah, got a gig. Oh, must be nice.
It's the gig of the rest of my life, man. That's what it is. Right.
Oh, Johnny
Cool. What are we doing? Slithering. Right. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Sipping and sliding. That's what we're doing.
Do we remember how the fight was going? Because it was...
Yeah, we nearly killed the Drakes.
Yeah, you nearly killed the drakes.
Yeah, we almost
definitely.
They're all
killed
nearly
them.
dead.
They're on their last
dead.
legs. They're pretty. They're ropey. They're feeling tough. It's been a couple of weeks since we recorded last week's episode. Let me give you a bit of a recap on where you were up to. So you travelled through the jungles of Kibwe. You've refound the trade road, so you think you're on the right. You're on the way to Kibwe, rather. Jungles, the mining expanse. It is raining. It's hot, and you have come across a bridge. Fulton has developed a terrifying fear of spiders. Just come up. That will be fun to explore over the next while. You found this bridge that was just overgrown with loads of vegetation, and you weren't sure how stable it was. So Shania went to scout ahead to have a little look to see if it was safe, while Bubba and Karagor checked the other side. Shania, thanks to her incredible perception, spotted a pair of winged lizard-like creatures, which, as previously said, might be drakes. I've got to stop giving all this away.
We're looking up the stats for Drakes, right?
Yeah.
Right now. Yeah.
Hiding up they're hiding in the bushes. They're hiding in the foliage, ready to ambush you. And Shania is able to raise the alarm before they can spring their ambush, meaning you kind of all got to jump into action all at once. Philippe has run off across the bridge to fight one of them by himself.
Philippe.
Pretty badass.
Bubba and Karagor are standing kind of at one end of the bridge, having been checking it over. Folton has rushed off to attack the one that was coming in from the rear to flank you. Shania has returned to the group and is kind of standing in between Karagor and Bubba and Folton. Vilda is in his standard place, right in the middle, farthest possible from any of the dangerous creatures.
That's right.
That is where we're going.
I like the way you say that, as if any other wizard in the world would be like, I'm going toe to toe with this sucker. I mean, what wizard would do that?
It's absolutely
a dead
right
wizard. They would not be level 6. They would have.
I thought you were going to start singing No Diggity there, James, because you were like, I like the way you say that.
Of course. That was my first thought. When James started talking about wizards, I immediately thought, I bet he's going to launch into No Diggity. I bet that's a classic James maneuver.
We all know his stance on hip-hop, man, so that was a definite.
Yeah. I mean, is that a hip-hop song? I don't know.
You call it more R&B?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, back in
90s R&B is not R&B either. Like rhythm and blues is not what R&B, what they said R&B was. That was a lie, a fucking lie.
Do you remember the early 90s? They used to call it swing. Do you remember Pure Swing 4 and albums like that?
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah. But speaking of swinging, Who's going to be swinging weapons at Drake today? In answer to your question, James, abjuration wizards and war magic wizards might stand toe-to-toe with an enemy. They might go up close, but even then they would think about it, I suppose. I had a brief think about your question.
You can build a real good bad touch. Clerics do it better, but yeah, you can build a real good touch wizard.
Did you hear that, James? Clerics do it better.
Yeah, but I don't want to be known as a touch wizard. I mean, I don't know about you, but that sent a shiver down my spine. I mean, that's definitely someone who should be investigated by the police, so surely. I'm the touch wizard.
Speaking of which, Colin, you said about looking up stats for Drake. You can't look up these stats. You have to ring them up on your cell phone.
Ooh.
Late night when you need my love.
You literally did the link to get us into the game, Scott, and then you came back with a pun. I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi when Anakin betrays them. You were supposed to...
What, disappointed?
You were supposed to bring balance to the game. Oh, well, let's find out.
The high ground.
Well, who has the high ground now? It is Karagor Onefang. We're jumping back into initiative. Karagor, it's your go. So you have one Drake behind you fighting Folton on the ground. You have one Drake ahead of you on the bridge fighting Philippe. You have 3 actions. What would you like to do with them?
You asking me to choose between who's more threatened out of Folton and Philippe?
It's tough, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I've seen Folton carve his way out of a thing's stomach like just a few days ago, and Philippe is the only member of the party who intimidates me. So I'm going to roll a dice for it. Wait. Is there anything else mechanical happening? Like, is the bridge about to give way? Is Velda about to fall into the depths?
No, the bridge seems stable. The bridge has kind of swung a bit as the Drake and Philippe have been fighting on it, but it's not kind of crumbling and cracking and falling apart.
I don't know if Karagor would know this, but Philippe has lost half of his hit points. Just putting it out there.
You definitely saw him get stabbed in the neck.
He took a nasty one. Yeah. I mean, he played it off like a hero, pulled it out, cricked his neck and got back into it, but, he was hurt.
And that is my girlfriend's monkey, so... okay, all right. Would I have seen that? Would I know that? I'd probably have to make a check for that one.
Sure, yeah, because obviously you are in combat right now with the other one.
You're not in LA with anyone right now,
right.
So you're... I'm going to say you're... what is your perception score?
My perception score is 12.
12. I mean, that's pretty good. I think that's enough to see. It's enough to see that Philippe is fighting this thing one-on-one and just got hit a bunch of times. Maybe you don't know his exact hit point total, but...
okay, cool. I just go, Folton, you're good, right?
Hey!
Can't tell if he said I or if he said nah. But I'm pretty sure on my flowchart that I did that they both end up meaning the same thing. So here we go. Philippe, I'm coming for you. Got your back, mate. Got your back. I go after the one that's attacking Philippe.
Okay. Go melee?
It is. Yeah, I'm going to do melee because if I go ranged, it won't necessarily draw the heat away from it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go slicey with the kukris.
All right.
Got enough movement to get there?
You got enough movement in one action to get there, yeah. So you run across the bridge up next to Philippe.
I just got a feeling that's a terrible idea for some reason. I think an adventurous sense just pinged for some reason. Anyway, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take one action to do the hunt prey and then one action to attack.
Okay. Do you want to give us a? Do you want to go ahead and give us it will be an Arcana check to know what these things are to learn.
An Arcana check. I could tell you I got a 23.
A 23 is actually a success. So I can tell you, finally, I can legally tell you that these are jungle drakes. Let me give you I'll give you one bit of information on them. What do you want? Do you want to defend? Do you want something about their defenses? Do you want something about their attacks?
Just make it random, mate. Go on, make this weird. If I end up learning what their favourite type of cuisine is, I'll be happy.
Oh, they love a lasagna. They have they work long hours, so anything they can just put in the microwave when they get home. They're
like a massive monkey.
Also, they're highly venomous. So that stinger on their tail is dripping with a pretty nasty poison.
Okay. As I go in for never lost fight to man or beast. As I go in for an attack with a kukri, attempting to draw the heat from Philippe, I just shout back over my shoulders, anyone got any anti-poison? Anti-poison's going to be useful, that is.
Yeah, no worries, got you covered.
Great. I know you would. All right, that attack is a 29.
A 29 is a hit.
Thank you, level up dice.
Big up.
It is an 11 total with my hunt prey bonus
With your
as well.
hunt prey damage as well. Very, very nice. I've got something that will make you happy, actually. A rules clarification. Doesn't come up here. But we had a crit come up last time where we didn't double your hunt prey damage. Hunt prey damage does get doubled on a crit.
Doubled.
Everything gets doubled, basically. The only thing that's not doubled is something that is given specifically because it was a crit, like deadly damage or something like that. So look forward to some big crits coming up with your awesome 20s.
I do like big crits, and it is rare that I lie about it.
11 points of damage. You run up, you slash it with the kukri, and it hisses at you. You have its attention.
I just say to Philippe, not that you would back off intentionally, but if you wanted to, I'm just saying the option is there.
Philippe accepts your challenge and growls at it. He may not. Drum actually gets to control him now. He gets action, so I can't take over Philippe quite.
I agree. He definitely he growls. He's just like great. Let's kill this guy.
Amazing. Folton Battlestone. Over at the other side of the fight, you're battling 1-on-1 with the Great Drake.
Nice. I'm gonna hit him with a power attack.
Okay.
And yeah. Natural one.
Oh, Folton. Classic. I've got the cards ready this time because I knew we were in a fight and I knew you were coming up early in the order, so I thought we should have it there.
Yeah, good.
Oh my god. Was that with MZ the axe?
It was with the slashing.
Big up.
Very good.
Great axe.
Okay, your fumble. Hand it over. Unless you succeed in a reflex saving throw, your target gains possession of your weapon.
I look forward to hearing you explain this one. That's pretty good. 20. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. 37.
37.
No, wait. No,
37?
20. No. I'm good at math.
So
it's
tense.
16 plus 11. That's 27. Sorry.
You're all right, LaRusso. You swing the axe, and it grabs it with one of its claws, and there's just like a struggle between the two of you. So you try, and then you manage to wrench MZ free.
Do they have opposable thumbs?
No,
they can hold it with.
It would have just been trying to hit you with the thing it can barely hold. I would have absolutely let it use the axe.
Yeah.
But you got one action left.
Okay, let's just go for a normal attack.
Okay, I've got my fumble cards ready to go.
Well, you won't need them this time because that's a 19 on the die.
Oh yeah.
That is a. Is that a -5?
You got a -5 on this one, yeah.
Okay, so that's 14 plus 17. God.
I can tell you that is going to be a hit. It ain't going to be a critical hit, though, I don't think. Unless it's a... You reckon you're in the 30s with that?
What's 14 plus 17?
It's 31.
Oh!
It is. It's not a crit.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. 2d12. Rolling them dice with the booty. 3 and a 5.
With the what?
3 and a 5.
With the
3 and a 5.
Yeah, foodie twos.
With the pooty too, yeah.
It does seem like every time Ross uses the power attack, it doesn't work. And then the next time he goes, I won't use the power attack, and he rolls amazingly. I think it might be the power attack.
Yeah. That's 12 points of damaggio.
12 points of damage. Very nice. 12 points of food-to-do damage. It grabs at MZ, you wrestle with it, and then you swing the axe free and slash it across the face as it's coming at you, doing some damage. Shame you didn't get the power attack, but you got something. Shania Rain, it is your go. And I tell you, it is their go after this. So you have landed. You're not in melee with any of them. You were very specific when you turned back into yourself, but you're standing sort of a few feet away from the one fighting Folton.
Right, yes. Now, I had a plan when we were, I knew exactly what I was going to do. I don't remember what that plan was. However, I'm gonna take a guess.
Okay. Just go back on.
I'm pretty sure I was gonna use a what?
Just go back on the podcast and just listen to it now.
So just stop. Go listen to last week's episode.
There you go.
It was a good episode.
Okay. Let's see. I think. Oh God.
Was it maybe the Curse of Lost Time?
What?
That's been the one you've been trying to land for the last little while, isn't it?
I think it might be, actually. Yes, you're right. I was going to use the Curse of Lost Time. That's correct. Yes, cool. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to use the Curse of Lost Time.
Tremendous. So you're going to have to move up into melee because it's a touch spell.
Mm-hmm. Have you got it down? I was going to say, because for weeks I have had the Curse of Lost Time loaded up on my browser for weeks, very much like the Curse of Lost Time itself. Actually, I've had the Curse of Lost Time loaded up here, and for once I closed that window so I can get it open again if you need.
Because you're losing a lot of time over
I was getting a lot of lost time. Yeah.
All right. So, okay. So you move up. It's a 2-action spell, so that's fine. You can do it. You walk up to it, channeling up, calling up the magic. You reach out and touch that creature. That creature's got to make a fortitude save. Ageless creatures are immune. Okay, I can tell you he's not ageless. He's timeless, but he's not ageless. So let's go ahead and give him his fortitude save. What is your spell save DC?
Right, so let me...
It was like 2015 that released his first single, though, so it does feel like his ageless.
Okay, 22.
22. It's a 26. So it is a success. It is not a... But it's not it's not a critical success. So let's have a look.
Let's have a look what happens.
Success. The living creature briefly ages, becoming clumsy 1 and enfeebled 1 for 1 round.
Okay.
Shall we go? Ross, are you ready for us to go to Condition Corner? Because I have Condition Corner here if you're not. I can do
I have one job. And conditions is my corner.
Okay.
Should I go with Philippe first, or like
let's have Philippe's go while we're all doing that, and then we'll come back. But you could, and you see some wrinkles start appearing, and it doesn't get old. It gets like some little salt and pepper on its beard.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
It as it moves to defend Folton, something just kind of creaks a little bit, and it's and just it doesn't.
Bad knee.
I know. You feel like if it sat down, it wouldn't be able to get up without being able to say sort of right. No, it's that kind of. He's aged that.
I'm middle-aged.
Give it a dad bod.
Give it a dad bod.
Nice. Right.
All right.
Let's do Philippe.
Let's do
Philippe.
I mean, Philippe is obviously just going to wade straight back in.
He's got one action, so
is it only one action he's got?
Yeah, because you've used all of your actions, so you can't command him to give him the extra one.
Okay. All right. So I mean, he's just gonna have a go at him. Grab his face, try and bite it off. I guess.
No problem.
In true monkey fashion. How are you going to do this? Monkey fashion, please. I'd like to do it monkey fashion.
Monkey fashion.
Monkey fashion. Yeah. Here we go. Throwing a dice for it. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so that will be 21. No, not 21. 31. Boom.
31 is a hit. It's not quite a critical hit, but it is a hit. Roll yourself some monkey damage.
Ooh, okay.
It's close to a crit.
Let's see. I need Sorry, I should have got my dice out before I started this encounter.
It's fine.
But
It's not a big part of the game.
I
Rob.
didn't. No,
It's not important.
Yeah,
Who needs
not
a
really.
dice
Don't really
in
need
this.
it. Okay, so that is 11 points. Oh wait, no. In fact, +4. So
15.
15 points of monkey damage.
15 points of monkey damage. No resistance to monkey damage. Philippe just grabs its head in both hands and bites it on the face.
Yeah.
Doing some significant monkey damage there. Very nice. And with that, we're going to go back over to Condition Corner with Ross and his celebrity friends. Ross, who's in Condition Corner today?
Can we have a sting first? Someone
You
want
want
to volunteer?
Sting? Is Sting with you?
Yeah, look, can I get a sting, please? Sting! Oh yeah, hello. Let's
Do a
some
sting
yoga.
then. Go on, quick.
Who's got one? Scott. There we go. There's your sting. Off you go.
With me today in Condition Corner is Christopher Walken. Hey, Chris.
Hi, Christopher.
Hi. How you doing? Okay. What am I looking at here? What? Wow. What condition is this guy got?
All right.
Has he got to watch up his ass?
He's clumsy one, and he's enfeebled one. He has a watch up his ass, but there's no mechanical.
Okay, let's go. It's going.
It's gotta go Fuzzy Bear, isn't it?
Muppet walking.
Waka waka waka. Walking.
Yeah, Miss Piggy.
Take a status penalty equal to the value of the dexterity-based checks and
got a bit Woody Allen.
DC, such as AC, reflex saves, dexterity-based attack rolls, and skill checks for acrobatics, stealth, and thievery.
Nice. Okay, -1 to his dex ones. That's
Why
his-
is it that I understand stuff less when Christopher Walken says it?
Because it sounds like nonsense. That was just a bunch of words loosely thrown together. You couldn't
And how
understand
about-
the word.
how about
And enfeebled is take a status penalty equal to the value of a strength-based rolls, and not the brev rolls. Oh, and DC such as strength-based melee attack rolls, strength-based damage rolls, and athletics. Oh,
Beautiful. There we go. So -1 to saves, -1 to attacks, -1 to damage. All the stuff that matters for one round. So get those hits
Okay.
in while you can. That's pretty good. That's a good,
I mean, that was actually kind of useful. I can't
Yeah.
believe it. It worked. Nice, good.
strong round. You weren't far off him. Like, you were only a few points away from it failing properly and like having a baby dragon on your a baby drake on your hands, which would have been adorable. Right, it is the go of the middle-aged drake, who just looks down at the pair of you and just hisses and goes, "Oh, do you remember when Freddos were only 10p?" And then it
Can't
launches.
use his cell phone anymore, obviously. Like, he'd rather use one of those dial-up ones, man.
Yeah.
Call me on your rotary phone.
Yeah.
And it launches a draconic frenzy. It is going to make a fang strike and 2 stinger strikes. It's going to make a fang strike against Folton, and then it's going to make a stinger strike against both of you. And it gets to do this for 2 actions. So it's fangs, and it
When you
does-
say both of you, is that including Shania?
oh yeah, Shania
Right,
is one of
okay.
the both.
I was just double checking
Oh,
in
yeah,
case
no, that's-
there was
it's
anyone
good.
else in the area
good
that
to be clear.
you might have been attacking, but no,
Could have been-
it's Shania, yeah.
It could have been Christopher Walken. You know.
It could have.
Oh!
Okay, it won't be Christopher Walken. He's the touch wizard in the middle.
With the bread rolls, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. First of all, bite attack, Fulton. It's a 29 against your armor
yeah,
class.
that's a hitty.
Okay, 16 points of piercing damage. It bites you back after it hit you. Then it comes at Shania with the stinger. Stinger splash is only a 16 against your AC.
Oh well, that's not
That's
going to
not
hit me,
going to be
no.
a hit, is it?
No,
and then
it's not.
and then its third stinger swings around at Folton, and that is going to be It's a 19.
It's not enough.
Oh, you ducks the stinger. The stinger misses twice. And then it's gonna, with its last action, because it can make 4 attacks in a round if it frenzies. It's going to go. Oh, it's got so little chance of hitting, but it's gonna try. It's gonna try biting Shania. Ooh, good roll. 18 on the die with the -1. It's a 24.
Yeah, 24 is going to hit.
24 hits, 21 points of damage. That's with the -10 on there, plus the thing. Actually, no, take a point back because he's enfeebled. So 20 points of damage. Folton, you can have another hit point back as well because it's just not quite there anymore. Mate. He's just he can't bite.
He's just missing a step.
Yeah, and he's just like, he's got sensitive teeth now.
He's probably wearing dentures. Okay, so 20 points of damage. Right.
There you go. He bites 2 of you, but that's all. That's his full round. It is the other Drake's go. Now, Colin.
Yeah.
You remember last episode, virtually the last thing we did in the episode, one of the last things, is you cast Paralyze on this Drake. And this Drake critically failed its save to be paralyzed for 4 rounds. Now, this brings up one interesting rule, which is going to come up because you like that spell, so it's worth knowing about. And that's the Incapacitate trait. That is some spells, and it's basically spells that have the power to completely shut a person down. Like things like Paralyze, Charm, things that someone, basically, if you hit with it, they're out of the fight, they're done. Those ones are, because they're so powerful, they're more easy to resist for really powerful creatures. So if you use that kind of spell on a creature that is more than twice the level of the spell, then their success is automatically 1 step greater than it would have been. So his critical fail would have been a fail. In this case, it's a level 6 creature. Paralyze is a level 3 spell, so he's not twice the level, so he doesn't get the benefit of the Incapacitate trait. But bear that in mind, because when you start fighting more powerful stuff, you might suddenly find that spell's not as powerful as it was.
Oh yeah, that's good to know, actually.
It's good to know. It's also good to know that he's immune to Paralyze, so it actually does nothing. It is going to try and bite Philippe in the face.
Oh my god.
25 to hit.
To hit Philippe? Yeah, I think that's going to hit him. I'll double check that. Yeah, no, it hits him, yeah.
Tremendous. We'll then have 15 points of piercing damage. It's then going to try and jab its stinger into Karagor, which is a 28 to hit.
Yep.
So that's 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to need a fortitude save from you.
All right. Level up dice, don't fail me now. 23.
23. That is a fail.
Damn you, level up dice. You will never hear the end of this. I will lay my broken corpse at your door.
You start to feel poison starting to course through you. You immediately progress to stage 1 of the poison. You take 4 points of additional damage. You start to feel a little weaker. So in your turn, you'll be making save to try and recover from that. But you've been poisoned for now, and it's got 1 action left. What can I poison 2 people in 1 round? Let's find out. It's going to try and stab Philippe with its stinger. It's not doing the frenzy this time, so it's just a regular old stinger attack. And that ain't going to do nothing. 13 against Philippe. That's no good. It swings. Philippe ducks under its tail as it's hissing. But yes, Karagor, you're feeling a little woozy now.
Oh, feeling a bit peaky. That's all right. I know Shania's got this covered. Oh, I'm seeing. I have that little scene in like The Beach where Leonardo DiCaprio goes through the jungle. He sees like video game characters when he's hallucinating. I can see a cross-stitch version of me. Oh.
Bubba Von Hoops.
All right, I see that Drake hasn't gone paralyzed, and I'm like, what the cuff is going on? And yeah, I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon on him.
Very nice.
Or her, because I don't know what gender this Drake is. So, yeah, I'll cast that.
Okay. You summon up a spiritual rapier appears next to it. Go ahead, make a spell attack.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It is 24.
24 is a hit.
Yeah. All right, so that deals 1d8 plus my spell ability modifier, which I believe is 3. Am I right, Dan?
It's your charisma bonus. So.
Oh, it's my charisma. Yeah. Charisma bonus. I should know this. Yeah, it is 3. So that is 8 points of damage on that Drake, stabbing that through hopefully the eye or something.
Yeah, stabbing at the head where Philippe is biting at the head.
Yeah. And then I'll inspire courage for everyone, so you get a +1.
Huzzah.
To attacks and saves.
Attacks and saves, nice.
Very nice. Which brings us back around. Velda Kenblight.
Okay, I would like to cast, and so Velda moves his arms in a circular motion and then pushes them forward, and a ball of fire appears in the position of the one fighting Folton.
Classic.
Classic flaming sphere. Can I get a reflex save?
Yes, and he's down a little bit on his reflex save because his knees are giving him a little bit of drift. Although he is also giving a little bit of trouble, but he is also pretty good at reflex saves anyway.
I thought he probably would be, but it's a nice bit of continuous damage.
It's a 28.
Yeah, that passes. So you'll take half damage.
Okay.
And
is it a basic save or a?
It is a.
Because I think this has come up before. I feel like it's. It
is a basic reflex
might
save.
Be. Oh, if it's basic, that's fine. Yeah, it will be half damage. So
okay. Yes. Yeah. Good. In that case, you only take 6 points of damage, which is a pity because it was a good roll on my part.
Yeah, could have been good.
So yes. So a ball of fire appears where they are. And then I'm going to, I believe, shield. Yeah, I'm just going to cast shield again.
Always sensible.
Always sensible with
shield
that
up.
Extra action that I can't really do much else with. So, boop, and a shield it still stays in front of him. And that is Velda's go.
Has it got like a Sonic the Hedgehog kind of noise when he gets a shield? Like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to have some sort of like audio, sort of like vroom, sort of thing, something like that.
Or maybe it's a sigh like this. Oh. I think that would work quite well.
No, that's his special spell, the Hands of Disappointment.
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine how sick you'd be by this point in your career if every time Velda put a shield up, it's just like, oh.
Yeah.
I bet there's like because you could do it as a mage who's like specializes in customizing their spells. If you customize all your spells to just sound annoying, like the like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say a mage who specialised in disappointment then.
Oh, right. It is Karagor One Fang's go.
Feeling a bit peaky. Here we go. Come on. Can I move round this Drake so that I and Philippe are flanking it?
You can start moving around. Well, you can risk moving around it. It depends if it has attack of opportunity or not.
But if I'm not moving out of combat, I'm just staying, taking the 5 feet to.
You can step 5 feet, but it's a large creature, so you've got to step a lot of 5 feet before you're going to get around the back of it. So you can either take a step action and start working your way around. I can tell you it will take 1, 2, 3 goes of doing that before 3 step actions before it's flanked.
120 feet.
120 feet? No, it's
3 step
5.
actions. Oh, 15 feet. I see what you mean.
No, a step. Yeah, your step action's 5 feet.
Okay.
Or you could just walk around the back of it, but that will provoke if it has the ability to. If it has something that provokes from move actions.
So does it?
Well, you will find out.
Trying the Colin tactic then. Just tell me.
I see what you're doing there.
You never know. Sometimes it works, man. Sometimes it works.
Is it worth the bonus? What's the flanking bonus again in this one?
It's 2, I believe, +2.
That strikes me
minus
as
2 to its AC. Makes it flat-footed.
Perhaps not worth it to give it an extra attack on me, is it? But I want to be tactical. Is there some kind of roll I would make, or would you count that as an action in order to ascertain whether this beast was reflexy in that kind of way? Would I be able to do that?
You could spend an action to recall knowledge and get another Arcana check.
To spend an action.
Takes an action though to recall knowledge.
Didn't know because I'd already successfully preyed the guy, but
you did, but you got its. You got some of its. You said I asked what do you want. You got some of its attacks. You found out about the venom.
And the lasagna. Okay.
And the lasagna. You were very happy about finding out about lasagna at the time.
Was very happy about finding out about the lasagna, but now it turns out I could be made into a monkey lasagna with my friend. All right. James, you look like you're about to say something then.
Yeah, only because, as a weird coincidence, and you'll have to believe me on this, when it was just like, and a favourite food, I'd already thought lasagna. And then you said lasagna, I was like, weird. Must be something about Drakes. They just really like lasagna. So, you know.
Good day, good
Garfield.
No, that's why I didn't say anything, but I was just like, it just crossed my face because I was like, yeah, I said lasagna in my mind.
Yeah, all Drakes are related to Garfield. That's where they came from in the first place. Yeah. Garfield was the first Drake, the original Drake.
Yeah, Dan, is it Monday? Because they really hate Monday. Tell you what.
Oh, they hate Mondays. That's why they're so mad.
Particularly cross today. Yeah, it's just.
They also hate. Kukris in the face.
Yes.
Is it 26? I'm just going.
26 is a hit.
Good. Now then. Can I trip him with my next attack? I won't be able to trip a large creature, am I?
I think you can. You could attempt to. Go ahead, roll your damage, and I'll while I look up the rules for trip.
Interesting question, isn't it? Because are they on all fours?
They sort of are, yeah. They're like they've only got back they've got back legs, and then their front legs are their wings, effectively. So they're kind of walking like bats.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, you could trip that.
Yeah.
Trip that on the jungle floor. Trip that. No Drake some more.
Your target can't be more than one size category larger than you. You're medium, it's large, so you can try and trip it.
Okay.
It has the attack trait, so it'll have the -5 penalty to it, and it's an athletics check against its reflex DC.
I didn't know if this is making a separate trip attack, or this is trip is included in the little kukri package that I get. Trip is one of the traits.
I believe it means you can use the kukri to trip. You don't get a free trip attack.
No, I just didn't know if it just negated any of the malices to it or whatever. But it might
give a little bonus. I'll look that one up as well. Let's have a look at your damage.
The damage also. Also, hunt prey. It's been a few weeks. That bonus damage applies in the first time in the combat, or the first time each round.
First time each round.
Very good. Then that was 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. Okay, trip. The trip trait. You can use this weapon to trip with the athletic skill, even if you don't have a free hand. It uses the weapon's reach, and you add the weapon's item bonus, if it's like a +1 or something, to the roll. If you critically fail the attack, the trip attempt, then you can just drop the weapon instead of taking the effect of a critical failure. So you don't get a free one, but yeah, you get any item bonus to it if you want to, and you can do it even if you don't have a free hand.
Okay, and it'll still take the -5.
And it'll still be the -5, yeah. So, sorry, what was the damage? 16?
16, yeah.
16, that's some pretty good damage right there. Nice, okay. You hit it for 16 points of damage. And second one, you want to go for that? You want to go for the old trip?
Going to try for the old trip, yeah. I sort of wheel myself around, position myself to try and leverage. Careful not to smack talk, because that was a 23.
Ooh, a 23 against its reflex DC.
Okay.
Of 23 meets beats.
Yes. Nice. Karagor just wedges himself under and goes, "Ollie up!" There we go.
It takes one. No, it's not critical. It falls prone. The creature falls to the ground. It is now prone. It is lying on the ground. So you'll get some bonuses against it if you get some attacks in.
I just gesture at Philippe and I nod at the exposed throat of the Drake and just go, "Hey, Philippe, banana split."
That was a very delicate noise from Philippe, wasn't it? Like a monkey the size of a bear, and he's just like,
yeah. Well, the thing is, he's taking a lot of hits. He's not feeling great at the moment. But he's angry enough to bite a throat out. So
It's also my turn. Do I have to roll some kind of save against this poison again?
You don't know. It ticks on its turn. It goes. It's a full round from when you took it. So don't worry about that. You've got one action left. What would you like to do with it?
Haven't I? Is there any action I can use to give Philip? Philip.
Hello, I'm Philip.
I say, Philip.
Can I give Phil? Is there any way I can give him a bonus to his next attack? Can I set him up or aid him in any way for his next attack?
You can use the aid action.
Cool.
That will give you. You basically make an attack against it. The difficulty will be. Let's have a look. Aid action. You try to help your ally with a task. To use this reaction, first you must prepare to help, which is fine. This is good because it means the attack roll is rolled outside of your turn, so it is not affected by your multiple attack bonus. So yes, basically you spend your action to ready yourself to help Philippe when he makes his attack. So what you will do is you will then you will make an attack roll against the creature. If you and then based on your success, Philippe will either get a bonus or possibly a penalty if you roll really badly to his attack.
Okay.
But you don't have any multiple attack penalty to that, so it's not a bad idea.
Okay, then Karagor sort of like hunches down, a little bit weakened from the poison anyway, and like kneels and exposes his back, ready for a Philippe one-up, alley-up attack, just so Philippe can jump off the springboard off his back, hopefully.
I love it. Okay, very nice. Some good damage. The Jake falls to the ground and lies on the floor. Jake the Drake Roberts on the floor.
It's Jake and Phil. The sisters.
Fake Jake Drake.
Fake Drake. Folton, I can tell you this is the last round that the Drake will be middle-aged, so make good use of it.
I'm going to use Furious Focus that I didn't use in my last go for my power attack, which counts as one attack towards your multiple attack penalty instead of two.
Beautiful.
That's not that great, but it might be enough. Who really knows? It's only down that nose. 80, 90, 20. It's a dirty 20.
What you got, man?
It's a dirty 20.
Oh no! It's a miss.
Oh. So can I do Furious Focus again? Because if it counts as one, right?
It counts as one action for the purposes of map, but it doesn't for the of multiple attack penalty. But it still costs two actions to do a power attack. So you can only do one power attack per turn. But you get it means you make your second attack with a -5 rather than a -10.
I will do another one little attack that will probably hit.
Yep.
No,
damage.
It won't, because it was even worse than the last roll. Even with it, so I got a 3, which made it to a 20, and now I got a 2, so that's 19.
Oh goodness, no!
Good rolling. Hey, just flailing around.
This is the ultimate setup. Shania's come running in, ducking under spells, hit it with a spell to debuff it. It's like, you're all clear, kid, let's blow this thing and go home. And Folton just drops all of his stuff and farts. Oh, God. Right. Shania Rain, it's your go. You're now in melee with the creature.
Wait,
yeah.
Was 22... Was 21 enough to hit?
21.
It's in feeble,
Because I had a +1 from Colin, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
+1, yeah.
+1 from Colin brings it up to a 21. With enfeebled, it's still a miss.
Ah.
Oh, that would have been great, wouldn't it? That would have been a great moment. But we're not about great moments on this show. We're about Folton getting eaten by lizards. Shania, what's going down?
Shania has noticed that Karagor has taken a hit and is looking a bit peaky, and that Philippe is looking very shaky, bleeding out of all kinds of orifices that he shouldn't be there. So she shouts, "My boys!" And she let's see. I think. Let's see. I've got here. So let's see. I've got a couple of things here. I'm going to try and work out what the best one is. I've got pest form.
Okay. Why'd you always go to that spell first? Why'd you love that spell?
I'm fighting a giant lizard. I should become a tiny cockroach. That's exactly right.
Because they can't see me. I can dash off. I won't they won't be able to. If I'm an insect, what's that Drake gonna do? I'm just gonna buzz away.
And let's be fair, we do already have art of Shania as a mouse, so any chance to reuse that is a good one.
Don't you take on the movement speed of that insect,
yes, you do,
which will be like 10 feet?
So when you say dash off, it's like, you're moving at blades of grass per second.
Surely a wasp or some such would be able to get over to the other place.
Yeah, Ross, you want to watch your mouth? I bet a wasp and a mouse could outrun you.
What about a wasp riding a mouse? Yeah, definitely. Still could actually. Yeah.
Well, while we have do you have the ability insect form, Drum?
I do have insect form. Yes.
Okay, so that does add some extra options there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So pest form. Takes 2 actions. You transform into the battle form. I like this, the battle form of a tiny animal, such as a cat, insect, lizard, or rat. You can decide the specific type of animal, but it has no effect on your size or statistics. So you can also turn into an insect because of your insect form. Your AC with 15 plus your level. Your speed is 10 feet. You have weakness 5 to damage.
What? No, wait, hold on. This is insect form. No,
that's pest form. What does
insect?
Have you got insect form there?
Yeah,
you're going to go for insect form.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for.
That's what I want.
Okay, right. Let's have a look for.
I get 10 temporary hit points.
Okay, that's pretty great.
So the AC is 18 plus your level.
Nice.
Which is good. One or more attacks specific to the battle form you choose. You also gain abilities based on the form you choose. So an ant, I think, gets quite good speed. Oh, mantis gets good
speed of 30 feet. 30 feet. Let's see, centipede 25. Mantis is 40. Scorpion is 40.
Oh, imagine a scorpion moving at 40 feet. Oh,
ridiculous.
How far away is the other Drake?
How far away is the other Drake? Karagor and Philippe from where you are. They are 50 feet from you.
They're 50 feet.
55, huh?
50 feet. All right.
You need to move 50 feet to be next to them.
Okay, so if I turned into a scorpion, that's one action. It's 2 actions to use that spell, isn't it?
2 actions to use that, and then you can get almost to them.
I can almost get to them, right? So I'm going to turn into a scorpion and try and get to the other side of the bridge as quickly as I can.
Amazing. Cannot wait for this.
Shania
jumping over the little slats of the fucking floor, and then just falling it down. Scorpion.
Just within 5 feet of getting there, an eagle just leaps it off, flies away.
There is something that we have not. There's something that we've not mentioned on this one that we skipped as part of it. And that is that you transform into a medium-sized scorpion. So you are the size of a person. So
oh my god!
You just
I did not realise that.
Like Scorponok, you just kind of spin around and transform into an enormous scorpion.
The same size that you were.
And then
brilliant.
And then you try to run away. Triggering a reaction from the Drake, which has an ability called Twisting Tail, as it tries to stab you with its tail as you run away. Now, you got a pretty good AC right now because of everything. So your AC is currently is currently 18 plus your level.
So that's 24, right?
24. That's a 30 to hit. You take 15 points of damage.
God damn it!
I need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
You're lucky
So
that your
you're
AC
gonna get
isn't.
your.
Lucky that your AC isn't anything sub-zero, because I think Scorpion would have a problem with that.
Very nice.
Okay, I need to make a save, yeah?
It's a fortitude save. Yes, your saves are still the same as they are. You don't get any changes to your saves.
That's fine. So, fortitude save is... 22.
22 is a fail.
A fail?
Yeah.
You're not just You're not just venomous. You are also poisoned. It stabs you in the back with its own stinger as you try and get away, pinning you to the ground, poisoning you, dealing 4 points of poison damage immediately. And we will be coming back to that in its own go, but it also pins you in place. It stops you from moving as part of that action, so you are kept in melee with it, kept there, and it leers over you hungrily as the other one lies on the floor trying to get back to its feet. 2 of you poisoned. Will we ever get to the Slithering? Who knows, everyone? We'll find out, because that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
The real Slithering is the friends we slayed on the way.
Oh, Sting. This week's episode was made possible by our Patreons, but especially our Dangerling of the Week, Stephanie Muniz. To get your name on the show, go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. Thank you so much, Stephanie.